Why are we making this? There's so much at risk. Why are we even making this? Why are we adding flame to an already crazy burning fire?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Today's video is a look into yet another problematic and controversial family channel. We are talking about the LaBrant family and their most recent video/documentary, and a few more things that have gotten them in some heat. But before we get into all of the tea, let me plug the Hot Tea Twitter account where you can keep up with any updates, as well as send a story that you would like us to cover. Also, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know when I post. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down anything you want down below. Alright, let's get into the tea. The main topic of the video is very sensitive, and I'm sure you guys have your own opinions on it. It is a pro-life documentary. This video is not promoting theirs in any way, shape, or form, nor telling you how to think or perceive them. We're not going to be focusing entirely on the documentary, but discussing past and current controversies on the LaBrant family channel and how people have reacted to it. Family channels. Very controversial as of the past few years, especially with the current wave of family vloggers. We've spoken here and there on some of the most problematic ones, which end up being the most popular ones. A lot of these family channels are known for exploiting their children, clickbaiting their audiences, scams, and so much more. We've got the Ace family and their multiple scams and lawsuits, cheating rumors, then the 8 Passengers family with the parents getting accused of child abuse, embarrassing, humiliating their children online with their parenting, Micah and Jim Stauffer that got investigated back in 2020 for giving up for adoption their already adopted son. Jordan Cheyenne, a mommy vlogger that made her crying son pose for a thumbnail. And those are just a few examples. So Cole and Savannah LaBrant, better known on YouTube as the LaBrant family, are family vloggers who have 3 children. They started posting videos to Cole's channel back in 2016, and since then they've gained over 13 million subscribers on YouTube. They're also quite religious. They've spoken about their Christian beliefs quite openly on their channel, which will be mentioned later for the main topic of this video. They've gotten into a few controversies, so let's take a look. The first scandal is about an alleged fire evacuation that they faked. This happened back in August 2018 while a massive wildfire crisis was going on in California. They posted a vlog where Cole showed a smoke cloud near them that could be seen from their house, and he said that they got a notification to evacuate, so they left. Apparently their area was not evacuated. Some of their neighbors revealed that there was no warning to leave. Next controversy, it's probably their biggest one so far. They got called out a lot about this one, about faking their youngest child having cancer. Yes, that's right, you heard correctly. The couple posted a documentary, in quotations, last year titled, "She Got Diagnosed with Cancer." In this video, they were sharing their concerns that their youngest daughter might be sick or something was wrong with her. It turned out that because they were scared something was going on with their kid, they looked into what it's like for parents with children that have cancer. And apparently they wanted to raise awareness with this video and make a donation. However, they received quite a lot of criticism and lashback for this. Fans were furious with the whole clickbait thing. Rightfully so, since they are family vloggers, they share a lot of their lives and the people who watch them are invested in them. Fans were also worried, seeing the title, the thumbnail and whatnot. Their channel is targeted towards children and their whole brand is this wholesome, family-friendly content. And recently, the couple got called out for their decision on homeschooling their 9-year-old daughter. Savannah, the mother, is currently pregnant with their 4th child, and with that comes a lot of work. Obviously, even 1 child is a lot to handle, but having 4, 3 of them being so close in age is quite the hassle. The couple shared that they wanted to have their eldest kid to spend more time at home, possibly start homeschool. In their video, Savannah was the one talking about this. The dad didn't really seem to be pushing the idea, but he supported what his wife was considering. Savannah said that it would be nice to have another pair of hands once the baby comes, and that it would be helpful to have her around to help her with the other siblings.
It started making me think like, oh, homeschool might be fun, but I'm not the type of mom that can do like full-time homeschool. Props to the moms who can. I feel like I would need like help in that area. So I started looking at schools that do like they go to school 2 days a week and then they're home 3 days a week, which I feel like is like perfect for me. Like still gets her out a little bit because she likes to like socialize and like she'd get bored here at the house. And so I feel like her going to school 2 days a week would be super good for her, and then her home 3 days a week would be so nice for all of us. Just like, first of all, seeing her more, spending more time with her, having like more quality time with her in the morning. Second of all, she's helpful with the kids, so I feel like having her here would be nice, just with another baby coming too. Like it's nice having an extra pair of hands around the house, even if it's a 9-year-old, you know, and she likes it. Like she likes helping out.
Cole said that since their child is quite social, it might not work out, but also their child likes to stay busy apparently.
Started making me think of like, I can kind of like control like her dance privates, like her schedule with that, and having her in homeschool, we can get it all done. We can get it done a little bit earlier to where I can get her dance earlier, and then she can be home earlier.
The thing is, when giving the reasons behind the idea, the mom didn't mention anything else but the fact that the child would spend more time at home and be helpful around the house. And they received a ton of backlash for this because people thought that it seemed like they only wanted to use their own child. People were saying things like, why are they stripping her childhood away? It would be a lot for a kid. Let her be a child, just hire a nanny. And alright, let's get into the main topic of this video and why the LaBrant family is getting called out right now. So a few days ago, Cole posted a few things on his Instagram story talking about a new project that he is releasing soon. Unless something major happens, the documentary will be posted this Saturday, April 9th. Mark your calendars. I'm planning on taking all week off social media leading up to the launch, fasting and praying for God to use it in a mighty way and for Him to get all the glory. Like previously mentioned, they are religious and have spoken about their beliefs before on their channel and publicly. Savannah also posted this on her social saying, "A documentary we have been working on for some time now. I've never been so excited / nervous to upload a video before, but I know how impactful this video is going to be. In this video, if this video even touches one person's heart, that's all that matters to us. What this video did for our hearts also was incredible. I cannot wait for you guys to see this one." They just posted their documentary. It is about a very controversial subject, abortions. I'm not going to dive too deep into it since parts of the video are quite graphic. In the beginning of the video, a comparison is made of the abortions done in the United States to different historical tragedies, including the Holocaust, Rwandan and Cambodian genocides. It's insinuated that abortions are worse than these tragedies combined.
Why are we making this? There's so much at risk. Why are we even making this? Why are we adding flame to an already crazy burning fire? And the answer is just, if one baby is saved from this, if one mom chooses to keep her baby from it, then it's all worth it. This documentary by no means is trying to illegalize abortion. After this documentary, you're still gonna have the choice.
Yeah.
You're still gonna have your choice. But I know that there's gonna be one mom watching, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 100, maybe 1,000. We have no idea the ripple effects.
But just for you guys to know all the resources out there, and also for us as a church, and just me and Cole even, just that how much more we need to be doing.
A lot of people are outraged right now, and the opinions on this video are quite negative. Some people have described it as pro-life propaganda and that some of the information is inaccurate. Then Savannah shares her story that she got pregnant at the age of 19 and made her choice to give birth to her daughter. They dive into interviews with different women who are in similar positions and have given birth to their babies and are raising them. It was heavily mentioned that these women were helped by their local churches. There were also interviews with 2 medical professionals, although it seemed quite biased since both of them were also pro-life, and it gave the whole documentary a very one-dimensional point of view on the topic. A few things to mention in regards to the documentary are that it seems like the video is sponsored. Currently, the comments are turned off and the like to dislike ratio is really bad. There are over 2 million views and 255,000 dislikes compared to 48,000 likes so far. This is quite telling on how people feel. Now, one of the theories is that the whole documentary is sponsored by one of the women that they interviewed. Take a look at this clip and tell me what you think.
Me choosing to have my baby, now I just launched my business. And so not only am I, a single mom that chose life, but God is now transitioning me to being a boss chick. And I love that. So I launched my business in May. It's called Bomb Moms. And I love the name because it inspires me being a mom and the things that moms go through and stuff like that. And I make luxury handmade bath bombs. And so it's something so simple, giving people opportunity just to relax and feel valuable, feel taken care of, because that is what God wants us to feel. And that you really can honestly have your baby and your dreams too.
Throughout her part, where she's supposed to talk about her experience and whatnot, she gets into the business that she just launched. They then cut to Cole and Savannah talking about how intrigued they were to speak to her and that they want to invest in her and what she's about.
We absolutely loved our conversation with Shanice. Her personality is just so infectious, and we know that she's just going to go on to do such incredible things. She's already doing incredible things. She's the perfect example of being able to have your baby and your dreams too. She's pursuing this bomb mom's career, and we just wanted to invest into that and so into her because she's doing it right now.
There was no clear indication that it's an ad, but if it is, you have to mention that somewhere. There is a link in their description, but nothing along the lines of ad or sponsored by or working with. And this is not the shadiest part even. In the video, they said that all of the ad revenue is going to the organization that they've partnered with as a donation. But ad revenue is different from sponsorship/brand deals, so that's just interesting. Cole made this statement on Instagram saying that it was expected of YouTube to demonetize the video. Instagram did take our in-feed post down. This is okay. Fortunately, we have talked with our team at YouTube and they're keeping up the documentary there, which is most important. They did demonetize plus take the video out of the algorithm, which is all okay. We assumed that this would happen. The biggest thing this does is significantly reduce the video's reach. The more people the video reaches, the more people who can find help. This makes it where you can really only watch the video if you have a link or go directly to our channel. YouTube won't further share it. At this point, we'll leave the message in God's hands and trust that whoever is supposed to watch it will watch it. You guys have supported this so much and we're so thankful. If you feel led, please share the documentary with people you know. In addition to the outburst the documentary received, a lot of old tweets have resurfaced and they do not look great, let me tell you that. This is in regards to somebody who was SA'd and now pregnant. A woman is R-worded, that's awful, but how does killing the baby who has no say helping that problem? Nonsense. One user said, I'm sure carrying that child is going to put her through incredible amount of trauma, which Cole responds to saying, if a woman must go through 9 months of trauma to save an innocent baby's life forever, so be it. Someone says, sure, hope you or your daughter have never get R-worded. Would you actually force your 12-year-old daughter to give birth to a child that was conceived by R-word? Cole says, R-word is a terrible, terrible thing. I have much compassion for all victims. However, R-word is less than 0.5% of all abortions. It's very uncommon. I would strongly encourage my daughter to have the baby. I would happily love and raise that baby as my own if she did not want to. Sorry, I just got surprised while reading it. And as of the backlash, here are some of the tweets on the topic. Again, comments of the video were turned off, so this is the closest that we can get to people's thoughts. One user said, the LaBrant family kind of just implied that abortion is worse than the Holocaust in their new documentary. The LaBrant family can f all the way off, exploiting their children, making false cancer claims for clickbait, switching their 9-year-old to homeschooling to help out with the babies, and now releasing an insane pro-life documentary. Some people deserve to be canceled. And lastly, one user said, the LaBrant family made a 40-minute anti-choice documentary, compared abortion to the Holocaust, and tried to intimidate expectant mothers by graphically depicting late-term abortion procedures. Cole and Savannah should be so ashamed. I am embarrassed to have ever supported them. As we've seen so far, the backlash has been coming left, right, and center. Many people are outraged and not having it. There have been a few influencers talking about the topic as well, one of which is Miss Tana Mojo. And if that doesn't tell you that you've messed up big time, I don't know what would. I'm surprised that Tana has an opinion on this. Usually she loves to be in some petty drama, but she never goes in to talk about or comment on anything like that controversial or not involving her issues. Tana said, quote, I don't think any of their fans signed up for this.
The LaBrant family is out here 10 seconds into posting an abortion documentary where they compare abortion to the Holocaust. I spoke too soon. Maybe we can have the Ace family back.
Oh, hell no.
What? I don't think any single one of their fans signed up for this. They just wanted like a healthy family morning routine.
YouTuber Jacqueline Glenn also expressed her thoughts on the documentary and made a video on it. She tweeted, the LaBrant family actually compared abortion to the Holocaust, Rwandan and Cambodian genocide, like they thought that was a good idea to share with their 13 million plus audience. So disgusting.
And to be honest, I really don't care about like the drama of this. The only thing I care about is like the danger of this, which is like the LaBrant family. Now I've done videos about them in the past where I may be coming from a place of like anger or something like that. I'm gonna say it because I think this is important to hear, because I'm talking so much about pregnancy, including my pregnancy, and I'm definitely pro-choice. And I think it's a very, very dangerous message to put out there. Yes, people can make it work, but there's so many other circumstances of why people have these, and honestly, to say just try can lead to neglect of the baby.
And yeah, that is pretty much it for today, you guys. I really want to know, how do you feel about this? Family channels seem to keep getting into controversies. You would think that that side of YouTube would be a bit more peaceful, but no. Also, with more controversial YouTubers like Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson becoming parents and transitioning to family vloggers, it's a bit more concerning on what to expect. What are your thoughts on everything that we talked about? Let me know in the comments down below. And for now, I'm just going to leave you guys with this clip to bleach your eyes out of whatever the fuck that we just watched.